Welcome to the latest edition of Public Health Updates, covering breakthroughs in the past 2 weeks, brought to you by Lucid Quest. Phase 1/2A trials show a new gene therapy for Dravet syndrome is safe and well tolerated in patients aged 2 to 18 who do not respond to standard anti-seizure medications. Motor seizures were reduced by nearly 85% at 3 months and 73% at 6 months after 2 to 3 70 mg doses via lumbar puncture. Open-label extension with 45 mg doses every 4 months maintained seizure reductions of 58 to 90% over 20 months. Long-term participants also showed improvements in communication, adaptive behavior, clinical status, and quality of life. Adverse events were mostly mild to moderate, including post-lumbar puncture syndrome in 25% and cerebrospinal fluid protein increase in 45%. A Phase 3 double-blind trial is underway globally, with results expected in 2027. Brown University researchers evaluated AI chatbots, including GPT, Claude, and Llama, as mental health counselors. Simulated sessions reviewed by licensed psychologists revealed ethical risks, including lack of contextual adaptation, poor collaboration, deceptive empathy, discrimination, and inadequate crisis management. AI cannot reliably replace professional oversight, and human evaluation remains essential. Johns Hopkins scientists analyzed genome-wide cell-free DNA fragmentomes in over 1,500 plasma samples to identify non-invasive biomarkers for liver disease and other conditions. Machine learning distinguished disease stages with high sensitivity in validation cohorts. Fragmentomes reflected organ and immune contributions, extending to inflammatory and fibrotic diseases, including heart disease, diabetes, and neurodegeneration. Models also predicted survival, suggesting multi-disease screening from a single blood draw. A Veterans Affairs study of more than 600,000 patients with type 2 diabetes compared GLP-1 agonists to SGLT2 inhibitors over 3 years. Patients with existing substance use disorders on GLP-1 therapy had 50% fewer substance-related deaths, 39% fewer overdoses, 26% fewer hospitalizations, and 25% fewer suicides. New substance use disorder risk was reduced 14 to 25%. GLP-1 agonists act on brain reward and stress circuits to reduce dopamine-driven cravings. A report from the Access to Medicine Foundation and Wellcome Trust highlighted a decline in the global antibiotic pipeline, dropping from 92 to 60 projects over 5 years among large research-based companies. Smaller companies now drive much innovation. Recently approved antibiotics and late-stage candidates show development is possible, but urgent expansion of the pipeline and equitable access is needed, especially in low- and middle-income countries. UC San Diego researchers analyzed multiple viral families, including influenza A, Ebola, Marburg, Mpox, and SARS-related coronaviruses. Most pandemic viruses did not require intensified adaptation before infecting humans. Selection patterns resembled routine evolution in animal hosts, with distinct changes only after sustained human-to-human transmission. Many zoonotic viruses can inherently infect humans, with exposure frequency as the primary risk. A Nature study from Stanford Medicine and the Arc Institute examined gut microbiome effects on age-related cognitive decline in mice. Aging increased Parabacteroides goldsteinii, correlating with impaired memory. Transferring old microbiomes to young germ-free mice caused similar deficits, while antibiotics restored performance. Pharmacologic stimulation of the vagus nerve reversed hippocampal activity deficits, showing gut-brain signaling can restore cognitive function. University of Gothenburg researchers studied age-related changes in lung adenocarcinoma. Older tumors were less proliferative but more metastatic due to activation of the stress response protein ATF4. Higher ATF4 levels correlated with metastasis, recurrence, and worse survival. Overexpression increased metastases, while inhibition reduced spread in older mice. ATF4 is a potential biomarker and therapeutic target, emphasizing the need for age-appropriate precision therapy models. Stay ahead in public health research. Like, share, and subscribe for our updates. Visit lqventures.com or email us at info@lqventures.com for expert healthcare consultation.